Bear with me for one moment. All right, it's working. I don't know why it does that every single time. Hi guys, I know that your comments are about to be, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. My computer like has a auto restart about once a week it seems like, and every single time that happens, it changes my default on my microphone. Hi Connie! Okay, so as you can see, we're going to be swatching a lot of Moonshine Manny today. This is everything that's launching this Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Jerry, Nicole, Jody, hi! So we have the Primetime Lovers Part 4 collection. Each February for the last 4 years, it's either January or February. Hi Julie! I have made a collection inspired by some of my favorite TV couples, and this year we have 4 new couples, and then we're also going to be having a number of small batch exclusives, limited edition shades coming. Hi, hey Robin, hey Sarah, Anuka, good, thanks for coming. Good morning to you. It's evening here. Ooh, there's a ringing. Hopefully it's just in my ear. Maybe you guys will tell me in just a minute with the delay that there's a strong ringing. Oh, I think it went away. It's just me. Hi, Lisa. So we are getting ready to finally move from this rental we've been in for a long time into our house that we've been building since June. Well, yeah, mostly. And we're finally getting ready to move next week. As I'm packing everything back up, getting ready to move headquarters, I decided to go ahead and launch some more small batch shades. Think of these like protos. Basically, they're polishes that I made with an idea for something for a different collection. They didn't necessarily fit. And so I just kind of held on to it and held on to it for a little while. And I am just gonna sell them as small batch, and we're gonna move along with my next ideas. So each of the small batch shades, if you want to stick around, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video because there are so many things we're swatching. We'll do that at the end. If you're only interested in watching the Primetime Lovers be swatched, we're going to do that first, and the February Project Dupit. Hi! Usually, ooh, Sarah, I hope not. I hope not. Anyway, let's cross our fingers for that. So we'll do that at the end. And what I was saying is those are extremely limited. Small batch shades are like a proto wherein I made up a certain amount. I didn't decide to go with it for a collection, so I'm not going to be making any more of it. So those are very limited. There's about 25 bottles of each shade, I think, about that, 25 to 30. So, okay. So welcome in, get yourself a little snack. We're gonna swatcheroo. So we are going to, let's start with Primetime Lovers. Usually I start with Project Dupit, but actually, you know what? I'm trying to think of how I organize them in the slide. Because I've been trying to make slides ahead of time to make it easier to, what is this slide? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the one I was looking for. It looked different. Okay, so here's Primetime Lovers Part 4. There are 3 couples, and the bonus polish that you get for free is that gold topper. You can build it up and wear it on its own. We're going to start here. So the first 4 that we're going to do, we're going to go in alphabetical order. Where are the first 4? Did I not put them together? Of course, I didn't. I remember now because we're actually going to start with Project Dupit now that I'm looking. I have to do more prep work in advance now that all my videos are live instead of doing it afterwards. So that's what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so we're actually going to start with Project Dupit because I want to use it as a base for the topper. So here is this one's Project Dupit. I'm really excited about this one. It's a squishy, gushy green, and this is inspired by China Glaze Budding Romance, which it was like, well, it wasn't necessarily a limited edition shade when it came out, but it came out like what, 6 or 7 springs ago. And you guys have this way high up on lots and lots of likes in the Project Dupit feed at the Facebook group. If there's anything you want to see duped, or me make something inspired by that look, then head on over to the Moonshine Manny Facebook page and add it there. Look to see if anybody else has already done it, because then just thumbs up the comment. So that first picture on the one side is just 3 coats of Build Me Up Buttercup. There we go. Which is actually named by a group member. I asked you guys for fun suggestions for this polish, and we got that from a Swatchfest. And on the right there, I have a comparison for you. So on my middle finger and my pinky finger is the China Glaze shade. On my ring finger and my pointer finger is the Moonshine Manny shade. So I did get pretty close with this. It also has a really similar formula wherein it's like really squishy and like a buttery, squishy application. So let's go ahead and apply that, and then I'm going to use it as a base for the topper for the Hey Bite Sized. For the topper in the Primetime Lovers collection. So this is coming available on Friday. Everything in this video is launching on Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at moonshinemanny.com. And everything except the small batch shades are not limited edition, so you should be able to get them for at least a couple months. Kind of when I get tired of making a polish, I just stop making it. Okay, so the next up we're going to move into, I'm trying to not keep you guys here forever, so I'm just going to do 1 finger for each polish today. I want to move into the first of the 4 duos for the Primetime Lovers collection. So the first shade is Can't Live Without Each Other Love. And that's this one. Okay, so each of the duos in this year's collection, it's the same as I did for last year and the year before. They have matching formulas, because they're a couple, they go together. So the duo for Carrie and Big, this one is Can't Live Without Each Other Love. They are holographic polishes. They are kind of squishy jelly bases filled with holographic glitter, and then each one has an additional sparkle added. In this one, I did iridescent micro glitters that sparkle blue to purple. And out of the 2 in this duo, this one is the lighter one, like the less blue, more gray. It's kind of more of a periwinkle shade, and this one does have lavender hollow in it that's adding to the coloration. And then the other one that goes with it, see how it's like a darker, it's a bluer shade, rather than this one's like a purpley gray. But they do go together. I like the matchy match in the Primetime Lovers collection. So that's Can't Live Without Each Other Love. And these 2 are definitely meant to be built up, and you're gonna get a really beautiful sparkle. Grab your favorite top coat, and this one is You're the One, which is something that Mr. Big says to Carrie. Well, okay, wait, I don't want to give any spoilers, but in this one episode, he says it to her, and it's really important because it harkens back to an earlier episode. But this one has a beautiful micro flaky that's flashing purple. So in the blue-gray quality of the polish, we have this lovely sparkle coming through. And both of them have that same effect, but from different components. Okay, the next duo, oh, I didn't show you the picture. Well, I'll hop over to that picture in a second when I go to the second coat. The next duo is for Jon Snow and Ygritte from Game of Thrones. And this one is specifically for, well, actually, this one's called Kissed by Fire, which is something that's said about Ygritte, but it's the next polish, which is actually for Jon, but it's something that Ygritte says. Her like most famous catchphrase. So these 2 polishes are just a high shimmer kind of just like a really high shimmer glow crelly kind of finish. They're not quite a jelly, they're squishy like a crelly, and then I just dumped a ton of shimmer in them. So this is kind of similar to Groundhog Day, but pulling more pink than Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is more like a peachy nude, and this one is more pink in the base. And the shimmer in here is going pink, orange, gold, green. And it's very, very glowy. And then I'll show you her little buddy in just a second. So let me give you a second coat of Build Me Up Buttercup, which is going to be $8. All the cream finishes, any of my project Dupits, I try to make, you know, my polishes budget friendly for you for the most part. I mean, I am an indie brand, so I can't make things as inexpensively as mainstream companies. But if something's a cream finish, I list it for just $8. And so you may actually be able to pick this one up for cheaper than you were able to pick up the China Glaze originally, depending on, you know, where you were shopping at the time. So there's 2 coats of Build Me Up Buttercup, and regardless of how it's looking in the live application, best to take my photos for the accurate color of the polish. So that's how it looks. They actually look pretty similar today, so, which I'm glad about that. Okay, back to the duo for Carrie and Big. So we looked at the picture for Carrie. Let's look at the picture for Mr. Big's polish while I swatch a second coat of each of these. So the first one I'm giving a second coat to is Can't Live Without Each Other, Love. And this is what Carrie says, because she says, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for can't live without each other, love. Because he's very, like, he's just very non-committal. Again, no spoilers. But he just can't seem to, like, he just doesn't care about her as much as she cares about him. And I feel like this is probably a pretty common thing in relationships. A lot of times you're just head over heels for somebody and you're just wondering, why doesn't this person just want to die if they don't have me in their life? Of course, this is a very, maybe it's slightly melodramatic, romantic comedy thing that's encountered a lot in films and television. But, you know, really it does feel like that sometimes. Why can't we all be at the same place at the same time? And sometimes it just takes one member of a duo a little while to catch up, as in the case of this duo. So that's Can't Live Without Each Other, Love, and You're the One from the Sex and the City characters Carrie and Big. So that's how it looks. And these are both holographic. I have hollow shots for you as well. And now, actually, yeah, I'm going to pop these off my fingers so I can swatch the duo for the Kissed by Fire polish right next to each other, because we're just so cutesy. Valentine's Day is on Sunday already. Holy cow. Tim and I are actually kind of skipping it, with regards to like gifts and stuff this year, because we're buying a lot of granite right now and it's kind of expensive. But, you know, we'll celebrate it inexpensively, as is easy to do. Grab some ingredients to make a yummy dinner at the grocery store, and cuddle up on the couch with a cozy blanket and watch a favorite movie or listen to your song. That's the kind of Valentine's Day we're going to do this year. Okay, so next to Kissed by Fire, I'm going to put You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. And this one is a kind of light, it's a white base, but it's actually tinted slightly beige toned. And then it has a very strong glow that's going purple, fuchsia, gold, green. And it also is flecked with some micro gold fleck. And this one is really, really fun. And like I said, it's super glowy. So let's put You Know Nothing, Jon Snow, right here next to Egret's Kissed by Fire. So if you want sparkly, glittery things, go for the first duo. This duo is going to give you all the glow. And the next duo is our flaky duo. Let me give you a second coat of Kissed by Fire, which I watched the whole show. I didn't read the books, but when I was looking up the name for this polish, Egret's called that because she's redhead, and that's actually really rare for her people, for her race, I guess. And so she was called Kissed by Fire for her appearance, but also she's a very fiery lady. So there's 2 coats of Kissed by Fire. let's top Build Me Up Buttercup with the bonus add-on. We're just going to kind of skip around today. I'm a little less strict in my scheduling here on my live videos. So this, I have polish all over myself. This topper is for Mike and Phoebe from Friends, which I can put up here. They are one of my favorite couples ever. One, because they're really, really cute on the show, but also I just love Paul Rudd, so he's a favorite of mine. And this one's called Every Day With You and Is an Adventure. That's something that Mike says to Phoebe. And this is a gold flaky topper filled with those pink to orange iridescent flakies that I love to use right now. So let's just swatch it one coat over Build Me Up Buttercup. And then I'm also going to layer it up at 2 coats on its own for you so you can kind of see what it would look like. But it's really, really pretty, and I love it, especially over Build Me Up Buttercup. It's a really pretty look with that pink and the green together. But you could wear this over absolutely anything, and it will look awesome. So this one you get for free if you're purchasing the full collection in the first 48 hours after launch. This has been a thing that I have done consistently with the past, I don't know how many collections, but you can just know to expect that there will be a bonus polish each month. And if you're already planning on purchasing the whole collection, you get the bonus polish for free through Sunday at 9 a.m. on that same weekend of the launch. And it's always available for purchase separately. So there's that. Let's do a second coat of You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. You have your favorite chocolates. What's your favorite chocolate, Jerry? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I'm actually not having sweets right now, but I might have a little bit of chocolate on Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day. Also, for Honor's birthday, she wants like a real key lime pie, which I try. I'm not a great baker. I'm not a great cook either. But I try to make the birthday cakes that the kids want for their birthdays, you know? So we're going to make a stab at it, and I'm pretty excited, and I'm obviously going to have to try it. So there's You Know Nothing, Jon Snow, with that gorgeous shimmy shimmer. And it's actually a different shimmer that's in Kissed by Fire. This one is a lot more pink to orange to gold, and this one runs all the way over into purple. So there's those two. I'm going to put Every Day is an Adventure, Every Day with You is an Adventure over Kissed by Fire, so you can get an idea of another color that it can top. But it can really top anything. And I think those are the 2 shades that I put it over in the image up there. So let me show you, before we move on, this is You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. That's built up at 3 coats. And then I've got, you know, your macro shot and a shot out of the studio light so you can see that, how it runs over through gold and green in that shift. Really, really fun, feminine, but fiery shade. Okay, so there's those. Now we have one more duo. If you participated in my poll I had on Instagram, like a couple months ago, I was asking you guys who your favorite couple is from Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey. I keep saying I'm going to give a rewatch. I just need to rewatch the whole thing because I love it so much. I didn't end up seeing the movie. Why didn't I end up seeing the movie? Did it come out right when COVID started or something? I feel like there was something that kept me from going to the theater to see that. But yes, anyway, you guys primarily, most of you voted for Anna and Mr. Bates, and I love Anna and Mr. Bates, and I like Matthew and Mary a lot too, but the winning couple was Anna and Mr. Bates. So that's who I designed the next duo for. And in this one, we have mauves with flakies. I just love me some mauve, you guys. They're such a fave. And one great way to make a mauve is by adding multichrome pigment to it. I learned that a little while ago. And so I'm always messing around with purples and pinks and then adding multichrome. And it makes such a cool, dusty vibe. I just love it. So both of these have multichrome pigment in the base, just enough to really give like a kind of sultry mysteriousness to the polish, not enough to actually change the base full stop. So as you can see, they both are the same kind of vibe, but two different flakies. So this one has the same flakies as Every Day With You as an Adventure, and this one has pink, purple, blue flakies, similar to in the Wakanda duo. And this one's called, oh, let me flip them over. I Miss You When You're Out of Sight, and However, Whatever, Whenever. And these are both actually quotes from Mr. Bates, I believe. A lot of the stuff Anna says is much more serious, and he is a little bit more sentimental and like forthcoming with feelings. So let's swatch these. Let's start with However, Whatever, Whenever. Sorry, I'm trying to go a little quicker so that I'm not keeping you here forever, and so I'm not answering as many of your comments, but thank you guys for being here. I've had a bunch of these shades up my sleeve for quite a while, so I'm excited to share them with you. Okay, so these are both going to have a squishy, buildable, crelly finish. They're not jellies. They're definitely squishing around with a little bit more of like a bite to them than a jelly. And this next one is I Miss You When You're Out of Sight, which is so, so sweet. And this one is the slightly more rosy mauve, and the first one was the more purpley mauve. So there's those two. And as we wait for those to dry, I never put the picture up. Oh my gosh, I'm falling behind. Let's put up the rosy mauve. So this one's I Miss You When You're Out of Sight. Now, we're going to start swatching through the small batch shades, but I actually organized the tiles for me to do 4 fingers across each. So actually I kind of wait for these ones to dry, but I can tell you about the small batch shades. So we had such a fun time. We had a little naming party for them the other night, and I have them all on a wheel, which I showed on Instagram and in the Facebook group, and I was like, okay, now it's Joy's turn. Okay, Joy, look at one of these colors and think about what this makes you think of. And so Tim, Honor, and Joy took turns naming the polishes, which is super fun for me to see what's just gonna like come out of them spontaneously. And it's also kind of fun thinking about like what they originally were meant for in my mind for different collections. So that's always really fun. Okay, so I'm going to swatch those, but let me give you a second coat of these two real quick, and then we can move on. So if you're just joining me, I'm swatching the Primetime Lovers Part 4 collection from Moonshine Manny, which is launching this Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget that if you purchase 3 or more items on the website, it automatically discounts 10% for you. And shipping, as always, has a flat rate price. Shipping has been going up and up and up and up lately. Right now, though, I'm trying to keep it at $5 flat rate shipping anywhere in the U.S. And international shipping is exactly what I pay to ship it to you. So I don't add on any additional handling fees or anything. Packaging materials, handling fees, I just cover that. So there's 2 coats of each of those. Let me show you the picture of the darker purple. It is right here. Yes, there we go. So there's however, whatever, whenever. And Heidi, you don't like Mr. Bates and Anna? Because in the further season, they got too much jail time. I like them. Mr. Bates actually looks a little bit like my dad. It's funny because I think of Anna as a very young person, but Mr. Bates kind of looks like my dad right now. But I think that they're very cute together. Sex in the Whole City. YouTube just hit your comment. They're like, this woman's talking about sex too much. Oh, I'm glad bite-sized. I like to mix it up with my candy hugs. Okay, so we're going to move on now. If you missed the beginning of the video, it will go up on my channel after we're done, and you can watch the beginning if you would like to. Now we're going to swatch through the small batch shades, and if you picked up any at Black Friday, I mean, I think at Black Friday they went a little more quickly because it was a Black Friday event, you know, and everybody's doing online shopping. But I do just like to let you know that they probably will go quickly. I mean, certainly quicker than anything else that I launch because nothing else is limited edition to one day. So, all right, let's move on to, okay, the first quad that we're gonna swatch looks like this. I happened to be making a lot of blues and greens this year, so I do have a lot of blue and tealy things. So this first one we're going to start out with was something that I was trying to make something for a Facebook exclusive, and it didn't quite, the color didn't match up or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I remember this was pretty soon after I fell in love with these pink to gold to green flakies. Pink to orange to gold. They don't have green in them. Anyway, so I've been hanging on to this one for a little while, knowing I was going to make a small batch out of it because I was going for a certain look and the color wasn't quite right. So this one is a very squishy crelly filled with glitters and pink, orange, gold flakies. We have black glitters in here, white, and teeny tiny little gold glitters. And this one is named Baby Bluebird. And that tile up there shows you what it looks like in 3 coats. And then my macro shot, this one was named by Honor. We're going out of order here because I put them in alphabetical order, but this is small batch number 3. The next one up is Be Your Heart, named by Joy. And this one is a teal holographic with a very strong shimmer. And I'm pretty sure it's the same shimmer that's in You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. This one is going fuchsia to pink to gold to slightly green on the edges. And then it also has flakies going purple, blue, green, or pink, purple, blue as well. So this is Be Your Heart, which I thought was really sweet that Joy wanted to name it this because it doesn't, like, it's not a complete statement in and of itself, but it's a really sweet sentiment. So we decided to just roll with it. So this is Be Your Heart. It's kind of like I Want to Be Your Heart. So I actually have a different tile for this because I took a hollow shot and I took an image of it outdoors so that you could see, or I took I pulled away from the studio lighting so you could see the shift down there at the bottom right hand tile. Shows you the fuchsia, pink, gold, and a little tiny bit of green. This one is really, really pretty. And I can't think of the last time I did a teal hollow. So that's Be Your Heart, and that is 2 coats on my nails there for that image. So let's go back here to the first tile. The next one we're going to swatch is Fish Are Friends Not Food. And this was a polish that Joy actually helped me make because we were thinking about, this was actually a little while ago as well, a Joy polish for something. I can't remember what it was. And we didn't end up going with this formula. But this is a very squishy, fishy aqua. We were going for a fishy aqua, and whenever she makes a polish, she picks all the glitters herself. I tell her, I say, go pick 5 glitters, and then she does, and then we look at them all together and we decide what it looks like. And this looked very fishy to her. So this was, there we go. So this is Fish Are Friends Not Food from Joy Moon. And I added the flakies because the flakies are too up high for her to get. And I looked at her fun mix and I thought, if we add a little bit of fishy flakies in here, it'll look even more fishy. So there is some pink, purple, blue flakies. There is also, she picked the metallic aqua flakies. There's metallic aqua flakies in here, which you can see in the macro shot up there. I don't think I got a lot out. I did get a little, but it's not zoomed in enough for you to quite be able to see. You love the fishy. Why is this small batch? Oh, sorry, lady. Okay, fish are friends, not food. We shall have to do more teal hollow, but maybe in the fall we'll do some more teal hollow. Okay, hey there, Barbara. Hey there, Barbara. This, again, was another mix that I was creating for something. I can't remember right now what it was from. None of these are super, super fresh. I mean, they're fresh, but they're not fresh in my mind, except for Spinky Pink. I remember when I made that. I made it for the Christmas collection, but the color wasn't quite what I was trying to get. I was trying to get with like a little bit more vintage raspberry, which is what I ended up going with. So anyway, Hey There Barbara is named by Honor because I don't know, because she's just adorable and she thinks of random things out of her head. I do hear her saying Hey There Buster all the time. I also don't know why she says that, but I think Hey There Barbara is derived from one of her favorite catchphrases, Hey There Buster. So Honor is my 8-year-old, almost 9 in like a week and a half, and Joy is 3, by the way. So Hey There Barbara is a really fun mix. You guys know I love grays. So it has a gray base. It has a strong teal to purple, like grapey purple shimmer. And then it has pink, gold, green, iridescent flakies in it. And it has purple glitters. And there is a lot of fun stuff going on in Hey There Barbara. Barbara, you do. You definitely do. It is one of my faves from the whole batch, I have to say. I just love gray polish, but it has a lot of fun stuff going on in here. So that's Hey There, Barbara. Let's go back and do another coat of Baby Bluebird. We haven't got to any of Tim's named polishes yet. These first 4 were named by my girls. So this is Baby Bluebird. All right. So there's 2 coats, and in the image, I think I did 3. Okay, Be Your Heart. This one is the teal hollow. It's kind of like a holochrome, except instead of multichrome shimmer, I used Aurora shimmer. But you know, it's basically it's a holographic filled with glowy shimmer to give you a really fun shift through your hollow polish. And flakies to boot. Fish are friends, not food. Here's a second coat of that. And we've got green glitters in here. We've got some very pastel peach glitters. We've got those fishy flakies, like I said. And this one has micro, teeny tiny white glitters, and the green glitters are pretty small too. And then the metallic aqua flakies. And these aren't being swatched anywhere else. That's why I wanted to make sure and include them in today's video. I know it's a long video, but I didn't send these out to any swatchers. I just decided to keep the bottles for you guys to be able to purchase if you wanted to. So, because there was a limited number. And sometimes I have a proto that stays a proto and I decide not to use it for something because a component, I didn't end up repurchasing the said component for anything else, and so I just don't even have it on hand to remake the batch or anything. So it just makes it special. Okay, so we're going to pull these off and we're going to move on to the next 4, which are much more purpley pink leaning. Those were the blues. And now we're going to move on to the purples and pinks. I think Hey There Barbara, I think I was making that around the same time that I was making Treasure Goblin. It's definitely giving me some flashbacks. Or excuse me, not Hey There Barbara, Be Your Heart. Be Your Heart is in, because sometimes when I'm making a formula for a specific polish, I'll make like a few things in that same formula and then hang on to them and see if they work well for future collections or things like that. Okay, so here's the next 4. And we're going to start with the one that I can't pronounce because I don't speak French, but Tim named the first one, the white Crelly. He named it J'aime ton visage, which he says means I love your face. I looked it up. It says it means I like your face, but maybe it means I like or I love. I don't know. I don't speak French. And I know I just butchered the name. But this is a very squishy, meant to be like a jelly sandwich look. All of the Crellys in here actually are like a jelly sandwich finish. And what I mean by that is I make them to be Crellys so they're a little bit more opaque than a jelly, but I purposely make them sheer so that you're layering up the components and it gives you this really cool jelly sandwich look without having to go to any more effort than swatching a few coats of your polish. So J'aime ton visage has little teeny tiny blue glitters. It has iridescent flaky shifting. I think these ones are going red, orange, gold, green. It has dark raspberry glitters, rose pink glitters, a lot of fun stuff in this polish. And there is your macro shot of it, and up there I have it at 2 coats. No, 3 coats. Yes, 3 coats. If you used a white base, I mean, you could just achieve a really quick swatch of like a really similar look, except that it's not going to have as much of like the layered effect of the glitters and the flakies like you would from doing more coats on top of each other like a jelly sandwich. But you could certainly wear it that way. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up as I go. Okay, so that's the white Crelly. Then we have Purplesaurus Rex, also named by Tim. He says it looks just like the Purplesaurus Rex Kool-Aid. This one is a orchid hollow, and it has gold flakies. It has, let me start swatching this, and then I can remember what kind of flakies these are in here. Yeah, it has the pink, blue, fuchsia, iridescent flakies. It also has a lot of shimmer. I have some teal shimmer in here. I think I have blue to green shimmer in here. There's a lot going on in Purplesaurus Rex. So that one is super fun. Next we have, what did I miss? Oh, Lisa. Oh man. Next is Spinky Pink, and this was the first named polish out of the whole bunch, and it kind of set a nice tone for the naming party because Joy likes to name things that don't necessarily make any sense. Spinky Pink, I never heard of Spinky Pink before, but now it's kind of like my new favorite saying. And that's what it is. So basically, this is a fuchsia magenta shimmer. It's just a through and through super glow shimmer, but I also added Aurora shimmer that corresponds with the base of the polish. So you're getting like a stronger glow to the fuchsia, and then you're also rolling through copper, gold, and slight green on the edges. Sounds like Luna got outside. So that's Spinky Pink. And then the last polish up is a holochrome, and this one is, I think, another polish that I was trying to get just the right color for Christmas. This one's called You're So Fine You Blow My Mind. This happened, I'll tell you, there's a funny story to this one. Honor named this polish, and let me just tell you what it is really quick. The multi-chrome shimmer shifts through raspberry, copper, gold, green on this one. So it has like a grapey raspberry base. It's deepened though because of the multi-chrome shimmer, and then it's also fully holographic as well. I think I have a different image for this one too. That'll pop up here. Is it this one? No, it's not. There we go. Oh, I took a lot of pictures of this. Okay, so You're So Fine You Blow My Mind because every night when we put the girls to bed, we let them each tell a story, and then they each get to sing a song. Joy has been singing Last Christmas from George Michael since 2 months before Christmas, every single night before bed. And I'm trying to get her to sing something else for bedtime, not because I don't love that song, but it has sure gotten played out over the last couple months. And this one you'll get opaque coverage at actually 1 to 2 coats. This one's pretty opaque. So I just, you know how songs just pop into my head all the time? It just kind of happens to me. You guys know if you've ever been to a Swatchfest or any of my live videos now for that matter. And I was singing Hey Mickey, You're So Fine at a bedtime story. For some reason, I don't know why. For no real reason. So then the next day it was in the girls' heads. So they decided that they wanted to have this polish be called You're So Fine, You Blow My Mind. At first it was going to be called Hey Mickey. And then it morphed into You're So Fine, You Blow My Mind. So there's J'aime ton visage. And I'm curious. I'm just curious. Let's hear it pronounced correctly one time at least. If I can find it. Oh. I listened to it a few times before filming this video. Is that going to be it? It's just going to pronounce Visage. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to find it. Okay. Oh, it's just telling me how to pronounce the individual words.
Visage.
That's not right. That's American. Okay, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, but not ahead because I just can't. Oh. I, for the most part, know how to pronounce anything that's Latin-based. Oh. Okay. I just feel so bad slaughtering these French names all the time whenever they come up in collections and stuff. All right, there's a second coat of Purplesaurus Rex. Okay, here's a second coat of Spinky Pink. And I actually have a photo collage of this one too. If you're in the mood to get sprinky. Okay, there's Spinky Pink. So the photo out of the studio light shows you how it goes all the way up into green in the edges too. Visage. Did I say it right? Visage? Oh, man. Hi, Quila. Hey, Carly. You got your polishes. Yay. Hey, Brenda. Okay, and then the last one, we're going to do one more coat of... let's put this back up there. Okay. One more coat of You're So Fine, You Blow My Mind. Now you can all sing that song all night long. And this one, sorry I didn't mention, but it also has the fiery red, orange, gold, green iridescent flakies in it too. So this has a lot going on. Holographic, multi-chrome, and iridescent flakies. Because I like to have fun in my polish making mode. Hi, Diana. Hey, Gina. The Wayne's World Super Bowl commercial plus Hey Mickey Time Warp. Is that the one with, did they do Hey Mickey in that song? Maybe that's why it's in my head. Super Bowl was on Sunday? No, I named these before then. So that's total coincidence. But very cool. I thought that was a really cute commercial. If you're talking about the one with Cardi B. That was pretty darn cute. Okay, so that's going to be it for today, you guys. I'm going to top coat some of these while we're just chilling. So 9 a.m. on Friday, add 3 or more to cart and you get 10% off. So it makes these small batches only $9. And the Mystery Overpour is going to be marked down as well. I'm going to bring that one down by $1 just for the weekend. Those are all the polished pickup shades from the past few months and our group exclusives. So if there was anything that you didn't snag, there might be just a few bottles left of each of those, but they count towards the 10% off as well. So that one has like the last 4 polished pickups in it, and like the last 3 group exclusives, I think. So that's the whole video. I'm pretty sure it's Tim texting me saying dinner is ready, and I will say I'll be back. They sang Hey Mickey in the movie. Oh, hey Anna. All right, guys, so that's everything launching on Friday, and then next week is going to be Move Week, and I don't know how many videos I'll get out next week, but I hope to still be able to get a few up because I still have so many things I want to share with you. Yeah, there's so many things I want to talk about. We looked at the ice cream Good Vibes collection yesterday. If you're interested in seeing my non-sponsored, non-affiliated, I purchased that collection myself, non-biased review of ice cream nails, and your spoiler is I really like the polishes. I did that in the wrong way. It's opposite. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, well, I will see you guys tomorrow for our next video. We can look at Essie. We can look at the Sinful Colors Essentials collection. We can look at Clarissa Carroll has a new trio for St. Patrick's Day coming out. We can look at that. So, yeah. What do you guys want to see tomorrow? I'm just putting all my caps on, you guys. What I always do after filming these lives now is I go to pick up all my shades, and inevitably there's like 2 or 3 that have the caps off, and then I make a mess. Oh, I'm so messy. All right, well, I know that my talking is like quite a bit before you guys are responding on the live, but I guess I'll just decide by myself what we'll look at tomorrow. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for joining me for this video, this long swatch and review, and I will see you back tomorrow. Take care of yourself. I hope you're gearing up for a super fun Valentine's Day from the comfort of your living room, probably. Time tomorrow will probably be around 3 p.m. This one was a little bit later because I needed to wait for Tim to get done with work today. But probably 3 to 4 my time, which is like 2 to 3 Pacific time. Yeah. All right, you guys. Looks like you want Clarissa Carroll, so we'll look at those tomorrow. That's